Welcome back to Dr. Ryan, the channel where we explore the science behind your health in a clear, practical way so you can take better care of your body every single day. Today, we're diving deep into one of the hardest working organs you have, your liver. People often talk about detoxing or cleansing the liver, as if it's full of toxins sitting there waiting to be flushed out. But the truth is completely different. Your liver is not a storage tank for poisons. It's a processing plant. It's the organ that removes chemicals, breaks down hormones, filters your blood, produces key compounds like bile, and helps your body stay balanced. It only runs into trouble when it becomes overloaded, inflamed, or filled with excess fat. So instead of thinking about how to clean the liver the way you might clean a room, what we should really focus on is restoring liver function, helping the liver operate at its maximum capacity, so it can detoxify naturally, just as it was designed to do. Your liver is incredibly capable. It can regenerate itself, recover from damage, and bounce back even after years of stress, but it needs the right nutritional support to do that. Today, we're talking about the foods that genuinely help your liver work better, not through magic or trends, but through physiology and a real biological mechanism. Before we look at those foods, it's important to understand just how complex the liver really is. It performs more than 500 different functions. It detoxifies harmful substances, but it also produces bile, which is essential for breaking down fats and absorbing fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. The liver also plays a huge role in hormone regulation. It helps convert and activate hormones like estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, vitamin D, and even cortisol, the hormone that manages inflammation and stress. In fact, most of the cortisol circulating in your bloodstream originates in your liver. If your liver isn't functioning well, your hormones won't be balanced, no matter what supplements you take. Your liver also acts like a packaging center. Hormones made from cholesterol cannot travel freely through your bloodstream, so your liver produces proteins that bind to these hormones, allowing them to be transported safely throughout the body. These proteins don't just transport hormones, they help buffer them. If your estrogen levels are too high, or if you're overloaded with cortisol, your liver helps regulate these levels so you stay in balance. That's why a sluggish liver often shows up in the form of hormonal symptoms, mood changes, fatigue, joint inflammation, digestive issues, and more. When the liver becomes inflamed or damaged, the symptoms can be subtle at first. Some people notice itchiness in the skin. Others develop yellowing of the eyes or skin, which signals a buildup of bilirubin. Joint stiffness is often connected to the liver because inflammation in the liver can affect the connective tissues throughout the body. Nausea is another common sign that the liver is struggling. And of course, problems with bile can lead to gallstones, because bile is produced in the liver, not the gallbladder. When bile becomes too thick or too concentrated with cholesterol, crystals can form and eventually become gallstones. Now that we've set the stage, let's talk about the foods that truly support your liver and help restore its function. The first and most powerful food group is cruciferous vegetables. These include kale, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, radish, arugula, mustard greens, wasabi, and more. These vegetables contain a phytonutrient called sulforaphane, one of the most potent natural compounds for supporting liver detoxification. Sulforaphane helps the liver neutralize inflammation, which is a foundational cause of insulin resistance, high insulin, diabetes, and even certain cancers. What's amazing is that sulforaphane helps your liver process caffeine, drugs, chemicals, and even toxins more efficiently. Cruciferous vegetables have effects that last well beyond the moment you eat them. Some studies suggest that the benefits of sulforaphane remain active in your body for up to 2 weeks after you stop consuming these vegetables. The impact becomes even more powerful when you use cruciferous sprouts, like broccoli sprouts, radish sprouts, or mustard seed sprouts. Sprouting dramatically increases the concentration of sulforaphane. Even adding a small handful of sprouts to your salad can produce a huge improvement in liver function. Sulforaphane requires an enzyme called myrosinase to become active. This enzyme is destroyed by heat, which is why lightly steaming your vegetables or eating a portion of them raw is helpful. You can also activate more sulforaphane in cooked vegetables by adding raw sprouts or a touch of mustard to your meal. Another powerful liver-supporting food is garlic. Garlic is rich in sulfur compounds that help detoxify the liver and act as natural antimicrobials. Garlic can strip fat from the liver, reduce inflammation, and protect against oxidative stress. It's also rich in vitamin B1, which helps with energy metabolism, nerves, and liver function. Turmeric is another superstar for the liver. Its active compound, curcumin, is one of the most extensively studied natural anti-inflammatory agents. Curcumin helps reduce liver inflammation, repair liver tissue, and even detoxify heavy metals like lead, mercury, cadmium, and arsenic. Because most chronic liver issues are rooted in inflammation and oxidative damage, turmeric can be incredibly helpful in restoring liver function. Many people who've relied on painkillers like acetaminophen for years have experienced noticeable improvements in their liver health simply by adding turmeric to their diet. The liver is a remarkably resilient organ. Even when damaged, it can rebuild itself as long as there is still some functioning tissue left. Out of all the organs in your body, the liver is the most capable of regeneration. With the right foods and by reducing the burden placed on it, you can make dramatic improvements in a relatively short period of time. Beets are another powerful food for the liver. They can help lower elevated liver enzymes, improve bile flow, reduce fat accumulation, and slow the progression of fibrosis and cirrhosis. They're rich in pigments that support detoxification pathways and help protect liver cells. Many people worry that beets are too high in sugar, but when eaten whole rather than juiced, the fiber helps balance the insulin response. A half cup of cooked beets contains only about 6 to 7 grams of carbohydrates, making them a reasonable option even on a low-carb lifestyle. Mushrooms, especially varieties like turkey tail and oyster mushrooms, are high in glutathione, the master antioxidant produced by the liver. Glutathione protects your liver cells from oxidative stress, supports detoxification, and boosts immune function. Since glutathione levels decline with age, mushrooms can be an excellent way to support the liver naturally. Avocados play a surprisingly powerful role in liver health. They reduce inflammation, help stabilize liver enzymes, and provide glutathione as well. You don't need to eat large quantities. Just one avocado a week has been shown to significantly improve liver markers. Their combination of healthy fats, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory compounds makes them one of the best foods for long-term liver support. And finally, extra virgin olive oil. Just a teaspoon a day, especially used as a salad dressing, can reduce fat in the liver, improve insulin sensitivity, lower inflammation, and stabilize liver enzymes. Olive oil is one of the most well-studied anti-inflammatory foods on the planet, and it works beautifully alongside cruciferous vegetables, garlic, turmeric, and avocados. These foods don't just support detoxification, they restore liver function at its core. When your liver is healthy, your hormones balance naturally, your digestion improves, your inflammation decreases, and your energy levels rise. Instead of thinking about detoxing, think about nourishing your liver with foods that help it do what it does best. If you enjoyed this deep dive into liver health and want to learn more science-backed ways to support your body, be sure to subscribe to Dr. Ryan and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Your liver works hard for you every day. Now you know how to return the favor. I'll see you in the next video.